Hey, are you feeling snacky? Do you have no idea what to eat and you're worried that if you make the wrong choice, you're going to mess up your PCOS diet even more than you already have today? I'm here to help you out. Let's go over 3 quick and easy guidelines for healthy PCOS-friendly snacks, and then I am going to give you 4 of my favorite PCOS snacks for you to try out for yourself. Okay, so number 1 rule for PCOS snacking is to plan ahead. So maybe you only need a snack to get through the day once every 3 or 4 days. You do not want that snack to be something randomly you grab out of like hangry desperation, right? Because if you think ahead, you'll be able to plan a PCOS friendly snack. If you don't have a snack already in mind and available for yourself, well, then who knows what you'll choose. And that's usually when we run into snack regret, right? Or we start just grazing on everything while we're cooking dinner or feeding the kids, and all of a sudden you look up and you've had a handful of this and a handful of that, and you are just like so bummed out that you got off track with your nutrition today. So number 1 is just assume you need a snack, plan ahead for it, and if you don't need it, great, save it for the next day. But don't end up snackless when you're hangry. So rule number 2 is incorporate some protein and fat and maybe some carbs. So the big thing here is that you do not want to eat just a straight carbohydrate snack, because that will spike your blood sugar, which isn't a good situation to be in if you have PCOS, because most of us are insulin resistant. And so that's going to create a crash where after we eat, we feel low energy and even hungrier than before. The solution is to eat something that contains some protein and fat and maybe some carbohydrates. So we'll get into some specific details with the examples, but remember, protein and fat, maybe carbs. And last but not least is you want to make your snack a moment in time. You want it to be a mindful experience. This way you get to actually enjoy what you're eating, because you should always enjoy what you're eating. It's to some extent, right? If you're just throwing things in your mouth to survive, that's gonna leave you with a very low emotional satisfaction from your food. And with that comes a higher likelihood that you're going to binge or go off your diet or be inconsistent with your nutrition because you're just not happy with what you're eating. So sit down for a minute, put your snack on an actual plate and eat it slowly. Pay attention to the food you're eating, enjoy it, and stop when you feel almost full or 80% full. You don't want to eat and eat and eat until you feel like your stomach is stuffed. So you can prevent overeating simply by just taking the time to enjoy your food. Okay, so let's recap. Plan ahead. Maybe you'll need a snack, maybe you won't. Add some protein and fats and maybe some carbs. And 3, make it a moment. Eat mindfully. Now let's talk about some good snack examples. I'm gonna start with my favorite go-to grab and go sweet snack, which is, zoom in, RX bars. They come in this mini size and they come in a full size bar. Both are acceptable depending on how hungry you are. What I like about these bars is they use whole real foods, not a lot of highly refined processed ingredients. So it's 1.5 egg whites, 3 almonds, 2 cashews, and a date. So you're getting your protein from your eggs. Eggs is a great PCOS-friendly protein source. You're getting some healthy fats from the almonds and cashews, and you're getting some healthy carbohydrates from the date. So the dates and fruits are an excellent source of carbs if you have PCOS, because they're natural, intact, high fiber foods with no added sugar. So this is my top pick for sort of like your protein bar, your sweet snack, if you're just looking for something to buy and keep in the pantry and have zero prep. This is my top choice. Now, let's say you're looking for a savory snack, but you also want it to be something that you can throw in a bag and just walk out the door with. You don't want to prep it. My new favorite choice right now are Quest chips. I don't have a bag of them with me today, but it's Quest, Q-U-E-S-T, chips. They're a chip made out of high fiber grains, and they incorporate whey protein in them, and they look like little tortilla chips in one of those little snack packs. Whey protein isn't my favorite protein source for PCOS. I don't think it's like the best of the best choices, but it's still a pretty good choice, especially if you're just looking for something to satisfy your salty, savory, if you're a salty, savory snacker. And this particular chip is lower in carbs, low in saturated fat because it's not fried. It's higher in fiber because it's made with things like, I think flaxseed is in it, inulin is in it. And fiber helps lower your blood sugar. And then it has the whey isolate mixed into the chip, and that provides a good hit of protein. So that is my favorite grab and go pre-made savory snack. Now let's talk about 2 snacks you can make ahead of time. Let's start with the sweet. So, chia seeds. Okay. These are a powerful little food and they just pack a punch. I love them. So, chia seeds for 2 tablespoons, it's 120 calories. You're gonna get 8 grams of fat, and some of that is gonna be anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats. And you're also going to get 5 grams of protein. So not super high in the protein, but some protein. And this is a snack, so we don't have to have this be like a perfect macro balance. We're just looking for something that's good. So if you take 2 tablespoons of chia seed and let it soak in like a plant-based milk, like a light coconut milk, almond milk, you wanna make sure it's an unsweetened plant-based milk. It'll form itself into a pudding. And if you mix about 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, maybe some cinnamon, and then top it off with a few fresh berries or another fresh fruit, you're gonna get a high fiber, higher protein, and rich and healthy fats snack that you can prep the night before, and you can leave it in the fridge for I think about 4 days. So if you go a couple days before you eat it, that's totally fine. You do need to soak chia seeds in milk for about 2 hours in the refrigerator before they're going to puff up into that nice pudding texture. So just keep that in mind. And then my favorite Makeahead savory snack is just a simple hummus plate. So slice up as many vegetables as you'd like. Any vegetable is okay, all right? So carrots are okay, bell peppers are great, cucumbers, celery, any vegetable, just slice it up. Grab 2 tablespoons of a pre-made hummus, and then pair that with a hard-boiled egg. And you can keep hard-boiled eggs in your refrigerator for a few days so you can prep them ahead of time. You're going to get a little bit of protein, some fat, and a lot of fiber from the hummus. You're gonna get tons of fiber and vitamins from all of those great vegetables. And then you're going to get a lot of protein from that egg. So those are my 4 favorite kind of snacks, my go-to choices that I recommend to clients that I use myself. But if you want more snack ideas, click the link. I think it'll be over here, but there should be a link popping up right now to download my snack guide, which is based off recommendations from PCOS nutritionist Hillary Wright. So don't forget to download that if you want more snack recipes. There's some good ones in there. If you have some favorite PCOS-friendly snack ideas that you want to leave in the comments below, please do. If you're looking for my chia seed recipe, look in the description below, and you can also find the link to my bonus with more snack recipes there. If you love getting practical, real-life tips on how to be awesome and enjoy your life, even if you have PCOS, subscribe to my channel, show me some love, leave some comments. I appreciate all of the nice and kind things people are saying, and I love how this community is interacting with each other and supporting one another. All right, until next time, we'll talk soon.